Huh? I ain't gonna be on for long.
Hey, last game's clean.
The one that likes that paint can, paint bucket. I ain't looked to that, bro. It's still kind of early for me. I usually bet early in the week though. I ain't been here. Uh,
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle
Pittsburgh, what?
between the Los Angeles Rams and the Detroit Lions.
How many points they giving Pittsburgh?
NFL season week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch a single for
Like Pittsburgh favorite? Oh, okay. I feel like Cleveland is too, though. That's why I was going. What you call it? Nah, Baltimore winning this week.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets into the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 2nd down, it's Charles. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On 2nd down now, it's Charles. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And fights through one man. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Goff. He's going to let this one go deep. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Flushed out right. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Ashton Davis. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
The first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of them, and the inside half, and he took it right up.
First down. On the run, it's Charles. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down. Now Aldrich Rosas for the field goal attempt. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Rosas' kick is good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Get a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them. That feels a whole lot better running off the field.
9-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Rams 1st down.
Here's Akers. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now the throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down.
1st down, Rams.
On the ground, it's Akers. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
The 1st quarter with the score Lions 3, Rams 0.
On 2nd down, Akers. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a 1st at the Lions' 20-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Los Angeles.
They'll run here with Akers. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Rams have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes, and when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
After the interception, here's Gall. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
On 2nd down now. Akers, and only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24.
The tackle made.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
1st down.
Before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he's just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now a run with Akers. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Rams add on to their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
This is fielded at the 27. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Goff will lead the Rams up here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. Play action to Akers. Here's Goff. He's got his man on the crossing route. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
10 yards. First down, Rams.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime, I'll go for one personality. That's you, Charles Davis. To another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Bryson Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
The name of the game, as always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the 1st half.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run this with Akers. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Tackle made by Stephon Gilmore. A gain of 15. 1st down, Rams.
Out of the gun, Goff. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Ashton Davis.
And that's not the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the 1st half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock. Give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for Detroit. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Returnable here from the 38. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
It's caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Sam Sloman for the PAT. And it's 21-3.
Makes the score Rams 21, Lions 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
25-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
For his running back, and he's got it. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Throw left side complete. That's Charles. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Back to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Charles. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. This will make it into the end zone.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that.
Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in a game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about Packers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
After the run, Goff going to throw. The throw complete to Cam Akers. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
First down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
Rams.
From the red zone now, Goff. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Rams add on to their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
And this is what coaches talk about, never being satisfied. No matter what the lead, always trying to increase it. You never know what can happen in this NFL.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
They'll keep it on the ground with Charles again. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're even.
And he lost the football. Charles loses it. And now the Lions have got it going away. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He's going to rifle one deep left. This is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A very solid gain of 27. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Akers. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he keeps carrying the ball into the end zone. And in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. The Rams leave the offense on the field. They'll go for 2. It's a run with Akers. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's... at the 17.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 35. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college. And our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
Play clock down to 0. Now, this is not the way to start a drive. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Hayes sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's their quarterback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Makes the score.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Here's the 2nd and 7. Looking deep downfield. He's got a man complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
33-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Flush to his right. Gonna throw right side here. Complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And that's off the mark, incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Joey Bosa able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
Rosas on for the field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. They'll rifle this one deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Ashton Davis. Back down at Ford Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side complete. That's Bradley. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
They'll run on 1st down. Charles. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Rams' 44-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Screen pass to Charles. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
You right, Bill.
And now they can't even get a play off. Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay.
Now you gotta play that man in a mall.
Midfield strike, they'll look to throw. It just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. They haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface.
I have special coach adjustments all the time, dude. I can be tied up 4, down 30.
Only 29 yards on the punt.
Just get the game down. I see what they offer. If I don't like it, I just switch it up.
With a new set of downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the
It's kind of nice. I mean, my playbook's got 493 plays. So. I mean, last year for this bad shit.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Oh, they hate that.
Man, if this patch came last year, I'd have been fucked, bro. I'd have been fucked.
When I was in college, you used to have to do up downs for the number of yards that you cost a team in a big play.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Bryson Hopkins, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch.
Shit, make it 2.
Take the hit and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Looking to throw on 2nd.
Ah, you bitch.
And it's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check
I'm
it
trying, bro. They caught a holding pass, bro.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. On the give, this is Akers. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
I don't even know, bro.
No gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Oh, the Carolina Panthers.
No gain. Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Hayes. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target, but now it's 3rd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. Back to throw. Hayes. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play. And facing a second and long. From the gun. Here's Gall. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Gotta go get that shit, bro.
He wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks.
Let me inside.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him a couple.
I can go for this.
As it brings up the fourth
Yo, Quinn. Check this video I sent you. Devontae on YouTube.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
But
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
you don't have abilities in these spots. He fucked up year one. He got picks, but you got him late on the late.
Back now on EA Sports as the kick teams are out here following the 2-minute warning. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
I swear to God, if QD gets a fucking starter game this week, I'm pissed.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. On first down, it's stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to
Oh,
find a way to
man.
turn
Every time that celebration shit come on.
effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
You see that catch, Quinn? I don't know why I'm watching this fucking episodes.
Now they can't even get a play off.
Dude, a fucking tight end, bro. Or Patrick Peterson.
Bad time to get a delay of game penalty there. Not that there's a good time, but that makes it 3rd and 6. On the counter, it's Charles. Up to the 45 before they're able to knock him down.
Oh, bro, all 5 of my interceptions were, like, off deflections by this defense line. He played the same defense all game.
and 6, do you? You expect to pass?
And he came right through on the end. It was an outside rush, and he had like the linebacker down to like trigger the fucking left tackle on the block. I'm like, okay, bro. I mean, I ran for 100 yards in 6 carries.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Let's rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
Lear's team is fucking trash, bro. God, man.
Offensive explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept that, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different...
Oh, of course, no commissioners are online.
So
fucking great.
Their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Detroit, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Tuning in, everybody. Our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the on EA Sports.
That's true. That's amazing, bro. I mean, anything to me. Yeah, I'm sorry. Everybody still. He's so sad.
Good win, Trey. Impressive win.
Shut up, bitch.
Hey, impressive win, dog. Shit. How come I never get to pick Pat Mahomes in the fucking yard, man? Never thought about that. It's like a Lamas. Can you play NittyBands-TMC? Lamas hit it right up. Can you play NittyBands? It's gonna be a long game being small. Anyway, Talon. I think Talon plays Quinn. What? That's how you cover it up, though. Like, you act like it's a joke, but it's real. Yeah. Yeah, but Tyler's gonna. Hey, Tyler's gonna act like Travis though. She said, "We said 3 years of my life to build this league." That's some funny shit behind it. Dude, I mean, they could have asked me. They could have asked me.
Let's go, Zay. Let's go, Zay. Oh, I need him.
Upset that you gotta break up again.